Hi everyone, this is Sandy, and today I'm making banana nut bread from my favorite recipe, and it's found in the Junior League cookbook called Savannah Style, and here it is. Let me just show you real quick. Okay, so this is the banana nut bread recipe that I love this one. I've tried others, but this one works out really good for me. Okay, to start off, the banana nut bread that I'm going to make calls for 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of soda, and 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now, I'm using the gluten-free baking flour. It's 1-to-1 by Red Mill. I really like this one. It's already mixed up everything in it, and it's an easy substitution in any recipe. And so, see, I have it in the bowl right now, and you can see my salt, soda, and flour. So, just going to kind of mix that together, and then we're going to set this aside. And the next step, we're going to be creaming our eggs. I'm sorry, no, we're going to be creaming the butter in with the sugar. So, let me just set that aside and get that other ready. Be right back. Okay, next we're going to cream our butter and sugar, and we need, let's see, we need 1 cup of sugar, which I have already measured out over there, and we need 1/2 cup of butter, which is a stick of butter. I usually, leave it out and soften it up. You can throw it in the microwave if you want to. Okay, I've added the sugar to the butter. And mix this up. Okay, so I creamed the butter and sugar. And next I'm going to add in 2 eggs and vanilla, so a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, I've added the 2 eggs and the 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm going to beat these in. So I do like using pure vanilla extract instead of the imitation. I think it tastes better. But use what you like to use. Okay, when I make this recipe, I'll either use fresh, ripe bananas, or sometimes when I have bananas that have gone bad, I go ahead and peel them and stick them in my freezer for the next time that I make banana bread. So this time we're going to use the fresh, ripe bananas. Okay, this recipe calls for 3 ripe bananas smashed, and so I put them in this bowl and I just smash them up using my fork. Sorry, the lighting is bad. So, it's pretty easy. Okay, so that's the 3 bananas smashed up, and you could see chunks still in there. It doesn't have to be, smooth or anything. The blender's going to do that when you mix it in with the other batter. Next, we're adding our 3 ripe bananas that we've mashed up. And now we're going to just fold in the dry ingredients. So put in a little bit there. I'm going to mix that up and then keep adding it until it's all been added into the mixture. Usually keep this on the lowest setting. Kind of just hold it in. Now that the flour mixture is all in with the bananas, we're going to put in a cup of nuts, and I'm using the chopped walnuts. It's a little bit more expensive than regular walnuts because they already chop it for you, but it saves me a lot of time. Now this is optional. This recipe is really good even if you don't have nuts in it. So I'm going to mix those in real good. Okay. Okay, after you got all the ingredients stirred together, you're going to pour it into a greased loaf pan. And, you know, some people grease and then they put the flour in it, shift it around. I used to use Pam baking spray, but since I've gone gluten-free, I can't do that. So right now I just have coconut oil sitting inside there, and you know, take a paper towel and rub it around, and then you pour your batter in on top of it. Now this is going to cook in the oven at 350 degrees, and it's going to be, takes about 55 minutes. I'd start checking on it at 50 minutes because for each time I bake it, it's a little different. So it also depends on your outside temperatures and, you know, where you're at in the world, what's your altitude. Alright everybody, I ended up and made 2 loaves, and I'm going to stick them, I have them in the oven. The oven's 350 degrees, and they're going to bake here for probably about 55 minutes. Here's the finished product. I actually made 2 of them. I hope you enjoy this banana bread just as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching.